Hey everyone, I've got to tell you about this great book. It's called Justice for Cats. If you care about companion animals and you're concerned about the pet overpopulation problem, which is a huge problem in our country, you're going to love this book, because this book is actually going to change our world, and we're going to do it. Each one of us needs to take some action to help the homeless pets that we come across in our lives, and go adopt a pet, and we can change the world. We can stop the killing and make America become a no-kill nation, which we're long overdue to be. It's all possible. This book is so good because it has so many things that we can all do, and it talks about ways that shelters can change the way they spend their money, because they actually spend a lot of money to, whether rounding up the animals or if people bring them in and to kill them and dispose of them in the landfills, which is just awful. They spend a lot of money doing this, and if they could reallot some of the money and focus more on life and spaying and neutering, spend some of the money towards that and offering some low-cost sterilization. That's just one thing that can be done, in the shelter settings. But as individuals, we can all do something to make this world much better for the pets. And the book is also great if you are a cat guardian and you want to learn how your cat's mind works and the behavior issues that cats have sometimes if there's a problem, because this book lists tons of solutions for every problem you might encounter, such as the cat scratching in the wrong place, or and how to train them to use the post properly. And there's just tons of things. And another thing that's really, really useful is how to find a lost pet. There's so many ways described in here, and things that we would never even think of when our pet goes missing, as to what might have happened to it or where it might be. That it's actually an invaluable resource to have around, just in case your pet does become lost. And this is whether you have a microchip or not in your pet, because the pet can become lost and may not end up in a shelter or a place where he will be scanned to find out about the microchip. But there's just a lot of methods described here. And the other thing is that if you want to start your own shelter and really take that initiative and a big step, it describes all of the paperwork that would be involved as far as filing to become a nonprofit organization within your state, and then how to become tax exempt, possibly, if you choose to pursue that with the IRS. There is a procedure involved, and they have to approve that, but all that is described in here. You don't need a lawyer or anything to do any of these things. You can do it all yourself. Everything's described, and also the daily operations of running an animal shelter is described, what you can expect, and dealing with the people and the animals. And it's just a really, really awesome book. So I do hope you will visit a website online that sells books and get yourself a copy of Justice for Cats, and we can change our world. So go to Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com and get yourself a copy. It would be great. We need to change the world. Now's the time. The animals are dependent on us. They deserve better. They're our loyal companions, and they deserve a great chance at life. So please go get this book.